Hi, I'm Kim Jensen with Door County Pantry, and today I'm working with Joanne Penny's Rhubarb Walnut Sauce. This comes from Wildwood Orchard up in Ellison Bay here in Door County. All natural, artisan canned product. Her product is fantastic. It can be used simply in a cracker with cream cheese to feed an unexpected guest, to wow people with a great appetizer. People eat this over ice cream, but today I'm going to show you in a croissant roll. This is so simple. You can go to the grocery store, buy some Pillsbury croissant dough or whatever croissant dough that you prefer. You're going to put it out on your wood table, have a little bit of flour ready to go, and we're just going to put this in the middle of it. And when people eat this, it's just pockets of pure joy. So I've got a sheet that's about 12 by 12 here of croissant dough. I like the flour. It helps me cut through the dough because it is sticky. And again, if you use Pillsbury, it is perforated, so you can just use it the way it is. I'm going to make some pretty big croissants here. You could do this in 8 pieces though if you'd like, to make something a little more like a dinner roll type of croissant roll. But for me, I'm going to do a little bit bigger. We're going to use our flour just to put it down on our surface a bit. And you're just going to flip it over and dust it just a little bit. Pull it out, make it a little bit bigger. I love to roll croissant. The more layers, the better, the flakier it is. You could also use a rolling pin, but I prefer not to mess with the rising of the dough, so I just use my hands pretty delicately. Then I'm going to put a good tablespoon in the middle of this and just lay it in there. Oh my God, this is going to be so good. Then you take your croissant dough and you just start to roll it. I like to put it right in the middle so there's a pocket of it. Some people prefer to spread it all over. And as you're rolling it, you can pull out your ears of your dough. And then we're just going to roll this around and give it a pinch. And there you have it. You got your croissant dough. I've got a baking pan rolled with parchment paper here for us. And then you're just going to roll over your dough this way. And we're just going to do it 3 more times. This can be done for dinner, for breakfast. You could have a plate of cheese and fruit with this. It'd be excellent too, just for, like I said, a light brunch or a light snack with tea in the middle of the afternoon. It'd be great too. Make your croissants a little bit smaller, and like I said, do it for dinner. This is a great one for Christmas and Thanksgiving. Again, it just kind of wows your guest, and just a little bit of yummy walnut rhubarb. So a lot of people seem to think they don't like rhubarb, but once they try it, it's fantastic. Rhubarb pie, excellent. I can remember when I was a little girl at my grandma's cottage up here in Door County, we would boil it and add sugar, and then we would put it right over the top of ice cream. That was always a special treat. And of course, being little, didn't want to try it, but once we all had it, it was fantastic. I like to add rhubarb into stuffing as well, and this can also be put this whole jar can be put into your stuffing. This also is great with yams. It's real sweet. It's got a sweeter flavor to it, but I love the texture of the rhubarb in there and also of the walnuts. You can use it on just toast. It's a great way in the morning too. So I'm just rolling this, and like I said, I'm spreading it out so we get more layers of this wonderful dough going around and around and around your product of the walnut rhubarb sauce. We're going to put this in the oven at 350. Normally I don't put butter on top of this because, as you know, croissant dough has lots of butter in it already, so it's just going to flake up and be beautiful. You don't want to spray it with water. Sometimes that interrupts the raising process of the dough. So you're just going to roll it up and stick it right in your oven. If you have a convection oven, always go about 50 degrees less than I'm telling you. So like I said, we're just putting it in a conventional oven at 350. So if you do convection, do 300. All right, and there we go. I'm going to make 4 croissant rolls. And when this comes out of the oven, we'll come back and we'll show you what we came up with. So the croissants just came out of the oven. They look beautiful and golden. I just cut one in half, and I put a little bit of extra sauce on the plate because you can never be too saucy, you know. And you can serve it with cheese and fruit, with tea for the gals, or invite the guys over. This is a hearty croissant, and the walnut and rhubarb sauce tastes fantastic. So enjoy.